You're about to enter a realm where the virtual world meets the supernatural. A ghost web page that appears and disappears mysteriously, leaving behind an echo of fear and intrigue. It may sound like a digital legend, but the story of this haunted page is more real and more puzzling than you might believe. The legend begins decades ago, when the internet was still in its infancy. Users reported stumbling upon a peculiar page, seemingly innocuous at first glance, featuring nothing but a blank background, a single pulsating dot in the middle, and the eerie sound of distant whispers. It became known simply as the ghost page. Visitors recall being captivated by the dot, as if drawn in by an unseen force, only to realize hours later that time had slipped away inexplicably. The page was never tied to a specific URL, and search engines failed to index it. Yet it persisted as a shared experience, a mystical occurrence passed down like a clandestine secret among netizens. Some claim the link appeared spontaneously in their bookmarks, while others swore it emerged briefly on their screens, only to vanish without a trace. Skeptics brushed off the phenomenon as a clever hoax or an unexplained bug, but every attempt to trace its origins led to a dead end. The page defies normal internet protocols, resisting web crawlers and even advanced hacking attempts. Our journey to uncover its mysteries began with the testimony of one individual who reported an encounter that went beyond explanation. John, an experienced web developer, stumbled upon the ghost page in his browser history. The instant he clicked it, the dot greeted him, pulsing with a rhythm that felt oddly alive. Suddenly, his system froze, the whispers growing louder, reverberating through the headphones, despite the audio settings reflecting silence. His computer rebooted without warning, erasing any record of his visit. He remembered feeling a profound sense of déjà vu, as if he had visited that eerie digital spot in a forgotten past. Determined to learn more, we dug deeper, analyzing forums and discussions, piecing together accounts from those who claim to have experienced this digital specter. A pattern emerged, a trail of breadcrumbs leading us to bizarre coincidences and cyber events that seemed to orbit around the ghost page. A common thread began to unravel. Each person drawn to the page was searching for something else initially, a curious misdirection that always led them there as if summoned by a hidden force. Further investigation led us to an archivist named Lisa, who had devoted her life to curating obscure narratives in the digital space. Her collection included records of unexplained phenomena, and she was the first to offer a groundbreaking theory, an internet-based poltergeist perpetuating its existence through a loop of digital consciousness. She proposed that the page was a fragmented piece of an unfinished narrative, a story seeking closure, interrupted before completion, encoded as a remnant of the author's intent and interwoven within the web's fabric. This theory described the ghost page not as a traditional ghost, but a digital echo, a living legacy persisting until its narrative was resolved. Lisa believed the page sought viewers who resonated with its unfinished story, compelling them to piece together the fragmented tale that only revealed itself when curiosity was piqued enough to seek deeper meaning. The next step involved a leap into uncharted territory, contacting those who claimed an intimate connection with the ghost page. Participants engaged in a digital seance of sorts, collaborating to extract meaning from the page's cryptic echoes. Slowly, patterns emerged, an amalgamation of obscure numeric sequences, snippets of forgotten languages, and images of historical displaying a time 5 hours from the current moment. Just as quickly, the page dissolved, leaving users with an inexplicable sense of resolution, even if the meaning remained elusive. In conclusion, the ghost page continues to mystify and defy explanation, resisting full comprehension, yet resonating with a universal human curiosity. It represents the intersection of myth, technology, and perhaps an unexplored dimension of the Internet's capabilities, a sine wave between fiction and reality. But the question remains, what unfinished tale does it seek to conclude?